here's the problem with you. You don't eat your goddamn crust.
Stop hitting this.
It's so good.
Motherfucker, I eat my crust all the time. You don't eat your crust.
Motherfucker, you listen to me.
You're a fucking idiot.
I eat that crust.
Okay?
You threw away crust
which
yesterday?
one you don't
I
eat the crust?
did not throw away crust yesterday.
Yeah, from Mom's Pizza?
Nope, I ate every fucking piece.
Bullshit, I will pull that out of the trash tonight.
This is amazing. Okay, so my Mod's Pizza, right? This is not Mod's Pizza. This is Home Slice.
This is Home Slice, man.
I ate the entire goddamn thing, as in there's nothing left.
Liar.
All of it, crust and everything. Then after that, I said to Lindsay, hey, can I have your other slice of pizza that you're not gonna eat and it's just gonna go in the fucking trash?
Yeah.
And she said, sure. I opened her box up, she had one slice and then all the crusts from the other pizza that she did not eat.
Like
so
a
any of the
graveyard.
crust in the garbage is from you, asshole, that you didn't eat. Not liar, fact. That's a fucking
want
fact.
some DNA
All of my
testing on
crust
this.
is
Oh, you
in
got
my
that,
gut
Margarita?
and probably came out of my asshole already.
I want to
okay?
forensic files this.
You fucking nibbled the pizza and then threw the crust in
Listen,
the box
I
like
can
a fucking
understand
savage.
not always wanting to eat the crust. I can get it.
Yeah.
But I love eating
But not
crust.
never eating the crust?
Never
No,
eating the
you should
crust. is
never
an
eat
issue.
the
You
crust.
gotta eat
You're
the crust sometimes.
displaying uneaten crust to try and prove
This
your
is
point.
all pop
Now you're gonna eat the crust because I said
Defame
so.
me? This
The
is
whole start of the
libel and
conversation
slander.
was she threw her crust on my plate like, I'm done, here's my crust.
Mike, you want my crust?
No, you should enjoy it.
Do you ever watch Bill
You
Nye?
eat your crust and I'm gonna have my crust.
Jimmy eat your crust?
I did not.
Parents made their kid eat the crust of
Gus
bread?
and Jeff met that guy and they were on his show.
Bill Nye? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the Jimmy eat your crust.
Oh
thing.
look, more crust ones he's not eating.
Yeah,
he
we
just put
share
it
the
back on my plate. No.
I didn't see I was done with it.
She wants you to hold it.
No, now she's just putting on a show.
It's like my purse. Hold
Anyway,
it.
welcome to the last call.
No, fuck you, don't welcome.
All right.
Fuck
I
off.
almost choked on that.
Ryan, how many times have you held Lori's purse?
Okay.
Very rarely.
Very
Okay.
weird segue.
Jeremy,
All
how
the
many
she has a
times
very
purse?
small purse.
Yeah.
Has an half purse.
Really? Nice. I'm amazed that she's found pockets that fit her shit. That's awesome. I gotta talk to her about that.
Lindsay, the answer is all the goddamn time.
Thank you.
Katie's like, I need to use the restroom. Like, here's my jacket, here's my purse, and it's like, what would you do if I'm not here? She would just
Nothing.
just pee on the floor.
Fed-
Throw it on the floor.
That has a.
I will Lindsay shit sometimes.
Yeah.
There's fucking
Not
hooks
a,
in
not
there.
a ton.
There's a lot of time downtown where I'd be like, can you hold my wallet, my phone?
Well, so when I-
Hold the
There's
purse.
hooks in
Yeah.
there.
Now, when I think purse, you mean like the bag with the strap, right?
Yeah.
Purse.
That's a purse.
Cat has
or a
like
pocketbook if you're from the Northeast. Yeah.
the cat has
Pocketbook's
the
also everywhere.
Clutch is what it's called.
the clutch thing. Yeah, just a little
Yep.
like that thing. She has that, which she can sometimes fit in her pants pocket. But usually it's in her sweatshirt pocket. She always has
Yeah.
a sweatshirt. So sometimes she might hand me her sweatshirt.
Girl pockets are shitty. Like
Yeah,
the
it's
whole
true.
point of making girl jeans is like we don't want pockets because they can accentuate your ass.
All right, look.
Right.
Hips, yeah.
That's not our fault.
Well, then why
I'm not
don't
saying it's
men
your-
only have pockets on the crotch? That like if that's
Accentuate my dick?
yeah.
Yeah.
If the whole
raise a
point of a
good
girl's
point.
pants is like, I don't want any bulges anywhere. A guy should be like, I want bulges one
Yeah,
place.
like, yo, let me get my wallet.
And you
Right,
reach in,
right in front of your dick.
bam.
Honey, you want me to carry that for you?
Yeah.
I got you. While you're gone.
See, I've realized an issue here. I'm just zoned in
You're
on
not
it.
going for that penis enhancement surgery that apparently is
Is that a
very
thing?
popular now? Yeah.
I mean, it's always been a
Do
thing.
what?
Like, well,
It's popular now.
no, it was like a couple years, I think maybe like a year ago, they talked about how like there was some new method that they use where they're like, wow, there's actually like a really good success rate here. There's no infections or anything bad.
Whatever.
Like dudes have been doing like dick enhancements basically. So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you work with what you got. and
What
that's
exactly
Yeah.
is
Like
a
a
dick
breast
enhancement?
implant.
Is it bigger? Is That's it like the wider? Ron
heard-
Jeremy pills, right?
I heard bigger. Yeah, it makes the dick bigger. But then I also heard of people doing like basically ball implants where like their balls don't function. They don't care about reproduction, but they want their balls to look firmer and juicier.
Now that's they have those for dogs. They're called nudicles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nudicles, yeah.
You don't want the dog to feel like it's
Yeah.
missing something.
weird.
You know, look that up.
I'd like
Weird.
to point out
Very
the crust
weird.
that I had is gone. This is Lindsay's crust.
All right.
I ate mine, like I always do.
I take my time.
Get some fucking motherfucker from Texas telling me about pizza crust. Are you kidding me? I'll kill you.
That's true.
That's
you
crazy.
You know pizza.
And I've been
Is there good
eating
pizza
it
in Boston?
forever.
What's that?
Boston have good pizza.
I like Regina's pizza.
I'm
in
sure it has
Boston.
good pizza. It's on the East Coast.
Regina's pizza is fucking. It's so good, but it's like. It's got grease on it, and I
God,
know
dude.
that. I know there's
This
people
is
who will
so
go eat it,
good.
and they're like, I don't like grease on my
Oh,
pizza.
this that's a real pizza.
I
That's
love,
grease.
but like
Is
the
that the place
Regina,
we Look at that. in the
Yeah.
train station?
Yup.
Yeah.
That means
That's the drippings.
you're eating a real
they
pizza.
give you
there, Ryan.
big fucking
Yeah.
slices,
If
like
you
covered
see
in stuff.
a white girl dab her pizza with a napkin and go, oh, it's too greasy for me, that means it's good.
No way. Cat goes to dab it. I just pour it on mine. Go to town.
Everyone
Ring it
that I
out on
grew
top
up
of
with,
yours.
like that was because that's pizza. It's greasy as fuck. You get the asshole that's like, I'm gonna
It's
put the
cheese.
napkin
Cheese
on it.
produces grease.
And I'm like,
Yes.
don't eat the fucking pizza.
Well, normally Boston, you think of like obviously baked beans.
Yeah, we're not.
beer.
Boston isn't known for pizza.
Yeah.
You know, it's
The thing is, like, you're not known for it, but I bet it's decent.
Yeah.
I bet it's like better than
Better than
fucking
Texas,
Wyoming.
yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
has dog shit pizza. Probably better than Texas, home slice aside. There's a couple good ones in Texas, but
Texas.
for the most part,
I mean, everywhere
this
has
is,
its
this
like.
is New York
Yeah.
style
it
pizza.
is.
know.
This
Yeah.
is
Well,
what
wasn't
pizza
the dude
should be
from
like.
New York? Didn't they say that?
Allegedly.
Yeah.
It is. It really.
That's what I
is.
hear.
Yeah. I also like that recently in Awu you got I think it was vinyl or maybe an album of the Dropkick Murphys.
Love 'em.
And I was like, what does that have to do with Boston? And some people commented and were like, doesn't Lindsay know anything about Boston? God, I'm like, that was the joke actually. It's, you know, they're
That was
everywhere.
by far of all the concerts I've been to. I've been to a lot of concerts, seen a lot of bands. That was the craziest concert I ever went to. I went to a Dropkick Murphys concert about 2-3 weeks after the whole Boston Marathon bombing thing happened. So the whole Boston Strong thing was really like in full effect, and it was in
and they're
a.
the anthem of Boston Strong.
It was in was it Hard Rock Cafe? No, a House of Blues. It was in a House of Blues right next to Fenway Park, like literally the next building over. So that was by far the craziest show I've ever been to. Like when they played "Shipping Up to Boston," they didn't sing a single word. They just
Because
played the
everyone-
music, and everyone just sang it, and it was like.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, so Kat's gonna die in here because it was like a giant. Everyone's
God,
going
mosh
around.
pit.
I was like, Kat, I'm just letting you know now. I'm probably gonna lose you in here. You'll go off into the distance. Just
Fuck.
try to get out of the
Keep
crowd. If
punching
that
I hope you
Just
happens.
keep
enjoy your new
punching.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just like,
Have you
ugh.
guys been? I assume you have. Have you been in mosh pits? Or
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Jeremy has.
I was in the biggest mosh pit I was ever in was in a mindless self-indulgence concert.
Awesome. Jimmy, you're in? Cool.
Oh my god, he was a freak. That guy.
He is a freak.
Yeah,
and that,
he's just
he
a
is
fucking
banked on
maniac.
being a freak, and that's fine.
A friend of mine, so I was like in this mosh pit, and mosh pits are dangerous for me because I'm elbow height. Right, like people go around like this. That's where my head
You
is.
got the gut hit. You're right.
I
at that
gotta
level.
stay low and keep the arms high when I'm in a mosh pit. But so I was in this mindless self-indulgence mosh pit, and I was with a friend of mine was there. I hadn't gone to the concert with him, but he just happened to be there. A guy on my gymnastics team, and he was crowd surfing. But so this was a 2-part concert. People have probably heard. There's a concert called Project Revolution. It's a I don't know the last time they did one, but it was a Linkin Park thing. Big, so it was like Linkin Park, and like I went 2 years. One time it was like Linkin Park and Chris Cornell, and then one time it was Linkin Park and Taking Back Sunday. And like, so it's just a bunch of bands, and they have a main stage. But before that, there's a whole bunch of bands on an outside stage. It's like a secondary stage.
Yeah.
And so we were at the secondary stage. I think we were watching Mindless Self-Indulgence, and my friend was crowd surfing, and then just randomly out of nowhere, no one was holding him up anymore. Like he was up there, everyone was blah, blah, and then like he just went down, and it was just concrete.
Ugh.
So he was
God.
just sitting on the curb for a little bit, and his back was just covered in blood. Like he just hit his back so hard, and like during this mindless
To
self-indulgence
make
thing.
it bleed, that must. Have
Yeah,
been
and I
really
walked over to him, and I was bleeding. Like my face was all bloody because I gotten hit during the mosh pit. And
It sounds
stuff.
like a war movie. By the way,
Dude,
You're
it
in a
was
mindless
so
self-indulgence
fun.
concert.
It was so awesome.
Yeah.
That was a great show. But I was like, "Are you okay?" And he was all like, adrenaline up. So that was great.
Meth? Yeah,
Yeah.
got it.
But
Yeah.
like he couldn't move his legs. 'Cause
Right.
Of the spinal
So
injury.
many, so many good bands there. Mindless Self-Indulgence. Seosin was there.
Seosin, we talked about
Fucking
before.
Atreyu
Yeah.
was playing.
Hadouken.
I was gonna say KOK.
Oh my god, who does the song with Fort Minor? So remember the name? Right? Fort Minor's like biggest song. 10% luck, 20% skill,
Oh, sure,
15%
Yeah.
Someone does that. Busta Rhymes, that's it. So Busta Rhymes was there like beforehand, like on the mini stage, and then on the
Was he
main
busting
stage.
rhymes?
He was
Probably.
busting some rhymes, and then on the
And
main
faces.
stage they did Remember the Name with Mike Shinoda. It was like, oh, so cool.
I like the difference in mosh pits of like there's either one that's really intense or like, oh my god, people are like dying, everyone's bloody, it's awful.
Yep.
And then there's the mosh pit where like, what was it, the Billy Green Day, what's his name? Billy
Joe
Billy
Armstrong.
Joe. Yeah, Armstrong. Thank you. He like stopped the show and was like, fuck you. Stop doing the mosh pit. Stop punching kids. Enough. And they had to like break for a second and then get back to the concert.
I've been to a lot of concerts where the bands will like kind of egg on a mosh pit, but at the same time they'll like do a whole thing where like, yeah, you're gonna do a mosh pit from here to here. Like if someone goes down, You pick them
Help 'em
up.
up,
Like
yeah.
you pick them up and
That's
you get them
mosh
like.
pit 101. You're
Yeah.
a dickhead if you don't do that.
Yes,
Yeah.
if someone goes down, you
You're
pick them up. And I've
piece
seen a lot of
of
bands.
shit.
Like I think I went to one concert that was POD was the opening for it. The main was it was
POD.
POD was great.
Throwing back to my middle school.
POD
times.
was the
Go ahead.
opening, and Shinedown was the main performer. I forget who was in the middle. I want to say it was Three Days Grace, but I don't know if it was. And
You
like
found Glory was there. Or?
Shinedown, fucking like he. Oh no, sorry, POD. Like the main guy was just like he was all about that. He was like, I want a mosh pit. I want. Like if you're from here to here, you're in mosh pit zone. Move and like stuff like that. And he got it going. It was awesome. But
He's like, you young man, hit that man.
pretty much,
Hit him.
Yeah. Punch
Yeah.
him in the mouth.
they
was
really
like-
get it going.
Yeah,
I got
was
bit in the
at
head in a mosh pit.
Bit in the
I'm
head?
sorry, you got bit.
Yeah. Well,
How?
it was,
That's how.
It was a mosh pit. Whenever it was like, it was a circle pit, so
Yeah.
everyone's going around. And someone jumped, and they got bumped, and they went, and they kind of came down with their mouth open, and it literally hit me on the top of the head.
Oh, okay.
And it like popped my head open. I
Do
actually
you
started
still have,
bleeding
like,
from my head.
Marks? Or?
Oh my god.
I mean, it was just enough like busted.
fucking
That's
wild.
brutal.
I was like, ow, what the fuck? I was like-
Toothed.
That at least
ow.
was like kind of an accident happenstance.
Yeah, yeah.
but-
Someone wasn't like, I'm gonna bite this guy.
That's what I thought. The
think it
bitch
was
who
a-
bit
I think it
Norman
was
Reedus
toadies.
at the convention.
The bitch who bit Norman
She's a
Reedus.
bitch. She bit Norman
Yeah,
Reedus for
don't,
no reason.
don't bite
Sorry.
him because he's in a zombie show.
Yeah,
That's
like,
crazy.
What the hell's wrong
Don't
with
bite
you?
people.
She was like in her
Don't
40s.
bite people.
The fuck's
Yeah.
wrong with you? I
Don't
went
bite.
to. It wasn't like a mosh pit, but kind of. It was a Benny Benassi concert at the Sky Lounge in Austin. And he's like a techno artist, so it was all just like bass bumping. Okay, cool. We're all having a good time. And this woman is trying to get right up next to him to be like, hey, I'm a big fan. Like, clearly she's very invested in his music. Okay, she's trying to get to the front right next to his DJ booth. And this dude just would not have it. He was being such an asshole. And I watched him literally go like this. He took his elbow up and he goes, boom, like into her face as hard as he fucking can. And she just started crying and she's bleeding everywhere. And we like, in our drunken / like bar state, we're like, all right, now we gotta throw down with this.
Right,
dude.
right.
Like,
You have to exact
all right.
justice.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
like, we'll fucking kill you. And he left and was like, fuck you, bitch. And we're like, we'll fucking kill you. Again, leave.
I see those interactions at concerts all the time. I'm like, oh, those two are arguing, and all right, there they go. Like either they walk away from each other or they fight. And I'm
But
just like, oh, look
I
at
think
that.
that's the best moment of drunkenness when you're like, all right, now we gotta defend someone.
I
Like,
live in
all
that
right.
moment.
Like, all right.
Yeah.
I live in that base moment. It fluctuates.
Yeah. I don't know what it would take for me to get into a fight. Oh, there's
You get drunk.
It would
No. Saw him
Yeah.
drunk.
No,
He
I'm,
was
Get a
I'm
on
happy
fucking
drunk.
hug.
It would
Okay.
it would take someone threatening Katie.
Well, that's
I
what
think
we said.
I think
Yeah.
that would be the
If someone
thing.
fucked with Katie,
That'd be like,
and I
yep,
see him saying with
not happening.
Lori and Ryan.
Or if it was a
Jeremy.
Nazi. You
No,
punch-
I
you-
think
you
Ryan
punch
would
a
be like,
Nazi.
she's got it.
It's-
Yeah, Lori
I'm
would
not
throw
worried
it in.
about
Pull out a
her.
fucking needle.
Has Lori been in a
You're gonna
fight?
die now.
I don't think so. Hope you guys had fun in Extra Life this weekend. It's
Yeah.
over by
Yeah,
now,
that was
so
yesterday / this morning. If you're watching this,
I'm probably.
I'm asleep.
It came out.
Jack's
You
probably
know,
asleep.
you know what? I have a wedding at noon. I have to be at.
Oh!
Yeah.
fucking
So I'm
insane.
doing all 24 hours.
I
I'm
am
going to a wedding. So
probably
kill me.
comfortably playing Assassin's Creed Origins right now on
With
my
Iris.
Sunday.
I'm
Enjoy it.
sleeping
with
on
Iris.
my head.
She's chilling, probably still
I'm at a
alive.
convention.
Ryan's
Ooh.
All right.
contemplating God
Come
and his
see me.
Yeah,
existence.
Ryan is ascending.
Yeah. All right. Bye, everyone.
Thanks for watching, and kids, someone burn this cup.